Well, everybody, welcome back to me killing time in the Acheron waiting room. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding. Welcome back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, a game that I have no idea how long it is, actually. Also, it didn't remember to keep us over by the other level gateways over there. Well, shit. Now I gotta go back. I also should probably put that chat window up on my end of the... things, so that way I can see the chat better. Because it's closer to the middle of my two monitors. Very simple. Then I don't have to, like, move my entire old neck over. Okay, I'm exaggerating quite heavily, but it's for a humorous effect, I think. Let's see if I can remember the controls. Yeah, I meant to stream yesterday, but I did not, just on account of tired. I almost, like, way skipped past when I said I was going to start today, because I started writing a script. I'm gonna do a video where I talk about this, because I think what I'm gonna try to do for more review-oriented videos is basically talk about checking out stuff in my backlog that I missed out on by several years. And so in this case, this is a double whammy, because yeah, the Reignited trilogy is 5 years old. The PS1 games are more than 25. Except for Year of the Dragon, which is 24. But regardless, yeah, so I started writing and, you know, writing about what limited past I had with this franchise. And I had to stop before I went completely nuts. Anywho, Sunny Beach, I believe, is our next level here, because we already did Hurricos last time. We can't ladder because Spyro doesn't realize that he doesn't have opposable digits yet. He's got to give money to Moneybags so that way he can grow that. Is there... Okay, no, that's just the other entrance. I was like, wait a sec, but I forgot where I came from entirely. Let's go on to this level. I believe there's nothing, like, forward for us other than laddering, really. Ooh, I hate it when that happens. Hey, those turtles look all right. You ever just walk backwards into a cattle prod?
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
How would you like me to do that? You are aware that I'm a dragon, right? This could be a little bit unhealthy for these turtles. Oh, this is a pressure switch. Yeah, all right. Cool. That's about what I figured. Oop. Don't headbutt them. That's probably just mean. What about this guy? Yeah, go over there. Thank you, dude. Hey, that's all we gotta do is just open them. And I figured, because there wasn't much else, but I did have to be sure, and like, they're kind of naked right now. They don't have shells. I feel like that's a big part of where the danger comes from. Can we break this open? No. I wonder if it needs a key. It does have locks on it. Or, no, maybe they're not locks. They just sort of look vaguely like locks. They got a big gemstone stuck in them, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm over here looking at it too hard, looking for a keyhole texture. But listen, we're talking about a company that actually would. Toys for Bob is one of a small handful of developers who seem to do this weird thing called giving a shit. That starfish just kind of creeped me out, so it got what was coming to it. Sorry, not sorry. What about... Oh, yeah, you... Of course you're danger. Of course you're a Dengar. Can we... Yeah, I figured we'd be able to actually get that thing. We just had to line it up, right? Alright, you, sir, go over there. Oh, now you're just kind of mean, buddy. What a real jerk thing to do. And yeah, those creepy starfish are worth health. Also, we're finding one of the first few enemies in our life here who distinctly have, like, discrete hit points. Because those guys with the inner tube, they take 2 fire breaths to kill. That is something that I can't charge. But I mean, that's actually quite interesting. See, the design is evolving slowly. Welcome to the 20th century. Enemies finally have hit points. Knock off King DDDs. Maybe a little. You keep going, buddy. At least that guy doesn't, like, go backwards as soon as I stop dealing with him. Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, these ones are armed with shovels. And unlike King DDD, they are wearing hard hats. They're protecting their skulls a little bit. So slightly more sensible, at least in theory. Batman Ninja, I have not. Although I think that's kind of like that's a fairly doable connection to make there. Because Batman does kind of have some ninja vibes already, right? I mean, he's got a lot of equipment. He covers, like, his entire face, almost. You know, Batman is kind of stylized like the quintessential ninja. I don't think that's what they were going for at the time, but...
The water workers have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredible.
Okay, super flame the crates to save the turtles. All right, gotcha. Okay, yeah, this actually has a range to it. Right. Right. I gotta remember I'm playing Ripto, not the OG. Sir, move. Get. Well, okay. Apparently they're, like, heat-proof. Or at least heat-resistant enough, anyway. Got anything to say?
Young dragon, the baby turtles will...
Yep. See, they're kind of masking, like, level progression as these other goals, sort of. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that starfish, man. It does not look right. Let's get us a couple of these Sly Cooper bottles real quick. Although, of course, in a Sly Cooper game, they wouldn't be underwater because Sly Cooper can't swim. You know, the raccoon who dies in contact with water. The animal that I believe is literally named after Native American words that indicate its affinity for water. Then again, nobody was thinking that when they looked at it. They were just like, hey, yeah, raccoons are cute and kind of look like they got domino masks on. Hey, let's make this sort of like slightly Phantomos inspired kind of thing. Which I gotta say that that's actually kind of cool in a way. Because remember, this is the early aughts we're talking about. We're talking about a period of prime Edge. Not the magazine. I wouldn't know anything about that. But it's actually like kind of a good way to sort of be a little bit sneaky about it. Oh, hey, these dudes actually have shells. Neat. It's the only movie to have all 4 Robins at once. Yeah, I would assume that the art style is a little bit not the norm for Batman, shall we say, but interesting nonetheless. All right, so all we gotta do is snipe that, right? And they're gonna wander around and do whatever. They don't have to be free to like that. Okay. Okie smoky dokie. Alright, so there's two crates full of baby turtles remaining, and now I'm gonna take a second to try to pinpoint where they are and also pick up any treasure that I missed from that thing. And get rid of that. Ugh. Yeah, so what I was saying about Sly Cooper, I mean, in addition to the fact that it's like, hey, you play as a character who's a thief who is doing crimes against other baddies, you know, lesser of two evils kind of thing, and also the game is like one of the most openly anti-cop of its kind that I think I've ever actually seen. Again, the level of grounding based off of the Fantomas franchise, which, to be fair, they're probably thinking more of like the Mexican comic book more than they are the original pulp novels and films. But that's kind of messed up stuff, actually. Like, Fantomas fucking kills people in really horrible ways. Those novels were a little bit not appropriate for children, to put it nicely, and that's sort of one of the bigger influences, I would say. Maybe not necessarily so directly, obviously, but... Hi, Mark. I'm not doing the thing this time because, you know, the room jokes are a little bit played out. Oh, there you are, Mark. Where the hell is that? There we go. Listen, I needed a little help finding the hole. I did not need to do that. Sorry, sir. I can't aim. I need that ladder ability. Surely I can... Surely I can get that sometime soon. And yeah, there's more of those terrible starfish. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Okay, that's easy, I think. It's easy until my complete and utter lack of sense of direction kicks in. Or probably less easy than that, but 3 hub worlds, I'm still in the first. Gotcha. So it is significantly longer than Spyro 1. Which is kind of surprising, because I guess the way that it sounded was a lot less so. But then again, the levels in Spyro 1 were actually kind of short and extremely linear, so... Hey, cool, we got a thingamajig. In this case, it's one of those green orbs. Yeah. So if we want to get over the... Yeah, we really just need to be able to ladder. There's a return home portal. I'm assuming that the ladder ability is... Yeah, I'm assuming it's one of those cases that we gotta go, like, get it on the overworld or something. Kind of like when we were in one of the first levels, and we had to be able to learn how to swim to come back to it. Speedway, we're already done with that, and I still feel like an idiot about how that happened. Aquaria Towers. Yeah, I remember how this works, and that's to get over to somewhere where I can't do anything right now, actually, I think. I legitimately forgot. I am not 100% sure what the status of number of Robins is. Irene was talking about a movie called Batman Ninja, I believe, which featured what would have then been 4 Robins, I guess. And I suppose it's 5 now? You're asking the wrong person when it comes to anything to do with comic books. I just... And... this area is not...
Well done, Spyro.
Oh, okay, yeah, this needed only 6 talismans. I thought it was more. Oops.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
What, only a week ago?
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see.
Pretty fast.
All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
I see. Yeah, he's from the 70s. Wait.
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we?
Oh. See. Just move the mouse around for better placement on there. Yeah.
Dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in.
You guys should at least, like...
Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
I guess he's the only one who...
The portal, you idiot!
Tell all
That's
your
how it
friends
works?
to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush! Get the orbs now!
Oh, well, so much for your luggage, Ripto.
Now! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter...
I'm sure if he falls from a high enough distance, he'll be fine.
Yeah. I would have gone after him, but Didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
I think first we need to fix that fella's glasses, though. Alright, so what's our boss fight situation looking like here? Ah, yeah, shockwaves. Yep. I've played a Rareware game. I'm assuming it's like a shield generator kind of thing for him, and we want to stay off of that while we interrupt his attack pattern. Okay, so far that's easy enough, I think. And before there's actually like just many other weird stages to this, because that's a lot of hit orbs. I don't know why I was defaulting to the center. It seemed right for some reason, though. I'll say that. Right. Oh no, I was just expecting faster shockwaves, but he's gonna breathe fire at me now, I guess. Oh, I gotta actually endure one of his attacks every time. Oh, his attack pattern's getting a little bit lengthier. Ooh, he's kind of mixing things up a little bit. I am okay with that. He did not go the direction I expected. You know, considering this is the first boss, I mean, it works. That was my bad. Come on! Catch up to me better. Gotta end it with clipping, because why not?
You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you.
Oh, is he gonna die in an ironic manner too? Is he gonna get eaten? And then Ripto get...
Come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? Go! Get me out of here! So long, dragon.
Run faster. There you go.
What a wuss.
If the game ended that fast, that'd be a little overkill. It's not quite as good as the book having "Don't Panic" written on it, but we'll take it. Hooray! We done it! This loading screen looks very silly for some reason. I mean, the previous one did a little bit too, but with just him there and the background effect and the "Rush defeated" text, I don't know.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his
little
meddling
goofy,
has cost
but
me a fortune. If it
don't
wasn't
complain
for
too much.
Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Oh, if Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I
2
was a
pieces of your
champion
mind?
bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that and that. No.
Unfortunately.
Why you?
Well, sir, if you had just thrown your monocle at him. Oh. Ah, come on, he doesn't actually need that monocle. He can see just fine. It's an affectation. It's a... It's a new bunch of levels for us. All right. Crystal Glacier. What else do we got here? Let's say Skelos Badlands. I see Badlands. Yeah, Skelos Badlands. Well, personally, I prefer the Goodlands, so I don't know. On the other hand, it does sound like it promises skeletons, which, you know, who doesn't love a good skeleton? Usually when it's inside their body, but... CP Badlands. Oh, man. Oh, I haven't played TF2 in a million years. I miss it a lot. I'm trying to think what the 2-point back and forth one that I was playing a lot was offhand back when I was like, hey, yeah, I'll load up bots to do that because I miss TF2. Not Dust Bowl. I mean, I played a couple of games of Dust Bowl against the bots too, but Dust Bowl, Dust Bowl usually ends up in this position where it's like, either it's a total stomp on every map, or you hit a point where everybody's just walking into the level 3 sentries, and I'm not a fan of Dust Bowl. Let's just say that. It could be worse, but also it could be a lot better. And if I were to go look it up now, I'd have to tab away from the thing. Yeah. Some religions believe that Dust Bowl is a purgatory. Yeah, basically.
I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentions something about me activating it for a small fee.
Sir, weren't you just somewhere else a few minutes ago? But let's go ahead and pay the man for
With all
that.
this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
Oh, is it pronounced Skelos, not Skelos? Well, I mean, I also wish I was a little bit taller, but... Listen, I'm doing it because I highly doubt they would charge me, like, $15.05 to learn how to ladder. They wouldn't let me soft lock like that, right? Insomniac cannot possibly be that dumb.
I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, oh, I don't know, a small fee.
Oh, you're not going to tell me how much in, like, actual words until I...
You
Alright.
won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like
Yeah,
one
just
to my
jump
left
onto it.
there, just jump onto it. and
To
you
be
will
fair,
grab it with your
gaining the
claws.
ability to, like, use our front limbs as hands, that seems like it would be a little bit more valuable than opening a portal, right? Or costly anyway. Ooh, we are not fast climbers. Well, that's alright. I'm not really sure I expected us to be, really, so... Let's have ourselves a bit of an explore around here. Then we're gonna head back to Glimmer and go pick up some money from there and also deal with the rest of the turtle stage. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Oh, remember the life bottle. Now that we actually know what those are. Fracture Hills, huh? That's a name, alright. Hey, what's up, Doc?
Spyro, hello. I'm having trouble with this door, but I think some orb power might unstick it. Ah, I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
Oh, gee, are we actually, like, doing that? Well, again, you know, collectathon platformer, they're not going to ask you to get everything. Magma Cone. Oh, that sounds like a great old time. You know something that's really fucked up is volcanoes. And what's even worse is my grammar. Yeah, there's a warp back to Summer Forest. Didn't we see another portal like that earlier? Whatever. It's quite a distant Moneybags over there. There are a lot of this dude around here.
Castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say?
Well, first I want to hear about how to get over there.
No one's been through that portal in years. I never thought I'd find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Oh, nobody's been over there in years. Well, that means we can ransack. And that is indeed another level. This world looks like it has a lot of levels to it compared to the previous one. Ooh. I guess it's nice to see a little bit of a breakup of the, like, hey, every world had 4 stages, I think it was, in Spyro 1. 4 stages in a flight.
Love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
Oh, you like talking about those small fees, huh?
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
Impressive. We could just open this entire world by this point. Wow. Wow. Well, we've got unfinished business in the previous world, so we should see if we can go finish that. The loading screens continue. But yeah, the Glimmer Portal will be like all the way at the beginning, huh? There it is. Oh, that's a lot of orbs for us to get here. Wow.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome!
That's right, I gotta go through all the enemies again in this level, apparently. They don't stay dead. Alright. Well, that's fine. I wish I could keep those soul fragments, or whatever they were called, all together, but what can you do? It could be worse. I could have to recollect all the notes in every, Oh, well, that's good. I haven't gone and looked for it yet, honestly. Okay, I need 10.
We installed some gem lamps in this cave too, but they're even harder to keep going. You'll definitely need this Superfly power-up to light the lamps.
Alright. I guess we'll deal with that once we kill a couple more enemies. Literally a couple more enemies. And we may as well clean out everything else in the stage, too. Let's see if there's anything else that I've missed at this point. Answer is somehow going to be no.
Hey, great! You've got the Superfly power-up active.
Alright, so it's just light lamps. See, I would say hopefully it's not all in one pass, but
Thanks for helping me
oh,
light the
well,
lamp, Spyro.
we'll take a look at that in a
For
second.
I was afraid we were gonna have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix
You guys
this
play
for me with
baseball?
the baseballs.
Alright, let's get everything that's here, and then we'll go take a look at... Well, let's take a look at the portal room real quick. Okay, yeah, actually, that's quite simple. It's... Ugh. Oops. We're recharging just because I have a feeling I'll need all of it to get to where we gotta go. I know how these games can be.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight up.
Most displeased about the idea of letting us do stuff like that.
This magic portal next.
Alright, so if it just drops me there, then there's something I've missed in terms of how to get up there, huh? Either I'm not going tight enough or... Oh, is it really just this? Okay. Well, that's impressively silly of me. That I just missed this in a previous run of the level. Alright. Sure. Unless it was locked off to me. In which case, well, that's only slightly stupid. But that does explain why there was apparently so many gems in the
These
that
little
they were asking
lizards
for.
have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Ah, we get to throw rocks to these guys, and by throw I mean spit.
Nice.
What is that,
shot.
rock loaded with
Follow me to
gunpowder?
the next lizard.
Okay, yeah, so I just didn't look for it. Well, that's a little bit more sensible. There we go. See, I knew we had to be able to make that. I just actually had to do the button inputs correctly. Which is not something I'm good at.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
It might help if I aimed in the correct direction. There we go. Easy peasy.
hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action button to aim, then press the attack button.
Alright, yeah. Triangle button to let us snipe. There we go. Before I do that, buddy, I'm gonna go and I'm going to use the super flight to go pick up the treasure that's over there, because there's quite a bit of that. Alright, so the fellow with the lizards. I didn't quite see where he went because I was too busy. That would be the archer class. 8. I get it. Because I watch too much anime, that's why I get it.
You can pick up a rock in your...
Oh, I didn't see you would put one out there already, buddy. That is some surprisingly well disguised rock. There. Heard him. Didn't see him. There we go. How do we get up there? Because... Okay, yeah, it's as easy as that. I wasn't sure if we had enough range to make that jump, but yeah, that's quite simple. Excuse. It wouldn't be on ground level, that would be silly. Oh right, it's up there. Yes, thank you. I was just trying to go back in aim mode. Ah, yes, sometimes you just have to stare directly at your own iron sights. Oops. Hey, there we go. There's an orb for us. I want to take a look and see how much... We're missing one treasure. Oh, I done fucked up, didn't I? Unless it's given to us by the guy at the last orb, that would be really silly. Well, yeah, we've still got that, but I mean, we already knew about that. In here, oh yeah, that was where the rock tossing started.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough...
Yeah, it's one of these. All right. Hey, do you remember that thing you did earlier in the level? Do it again. Which, you know, fair enough.
Helping me light the lamp, Spyro.
Design and all that. Alright, so let's take this and have a look around some areas that are hard to access. And of course, fail to use it properly. Okay, I mean, I figured, but also, I don't know, for some reason mentally I'm like, well, not all there today, so, or ever, but yeah, that's not a real thing. I didn't think so. Yeah, I already was in there, but one recheck won't hurt us. I didn't miss anything here, right? Very compact room, so it should be easy to notice. There's just ladybugs. They are not red gems. If the red gems were running around, that might be a bit of an issue. Although, again, I wouldn't necessarily put it past these developers, but also it'd be a bit of an issue. So it looks like we probably missed it back on this side of the level. Make sure we didn't do something stupid like leave it behind the portal somehow. I feel like we would have noticed that before, but I'm not necessarily always perfect at noticing things, so. That was rude. We'll take a look at the start of the level in a second, but I am going to make sure that I check absolutely everywhere. So we're taking this flight power again. Not seeing anything in the front of those. Alright, sure, game. I don't know why that didn't work that time, but alright. Yeah, they really don't want me to take that out here. Which, fair enough. Climb on over here. And surprisingly, it's not all the way back here, which is what I would actually expect at this point, but thought I saw something there. I just had to my camera. Is it a blue butterfly that I missed? In the back of the level? And we would assume it was back of the level because that's yeah, it's just that. Start of the level. Oh, the ladybug dropped a yes, it did. You're right. How about that? I didn't even... I mean, I probably knew that was a thing. I just didn't think about it until now. Rock. That's not a red gem, but yeah, well, so far I'm still not finding it, so That's a surprise. Then again, I guess if it was in a corner, it would not necessarily be well lit, right? Because this game has an actual lighting engine. What do I keep missing? I mean, I'm sure I do, I just... See, I'm not sure if we can even get on top of that ledge, but it's not there by the looks of things. And down there. Some crevasses in the open area that I neglect. Well, let's see if we can actually not screw this up, because... yeah, check the... Sure, we got we went everywhere there. There's a, looks like a spot. This? No, I thought we could climb on top of that, but I was wrong. Right here? Surprisingly, no. So let's try going around everything and start spiraling inward. Try to make sure we can comb the entire area with our camera. The bug is distracting me. Alright, so we didn't see anything down here, right? So we can just go back around to taking the short version of things. Another vantage point just for ease of making sure that we didn't see nothing. Don't see anything there. I didn't need to take the full path back. That's a little silly. Come to that thing in a minute. Check the little stairs around it. No. Keep going in the same loop. It makes a little bit more sense or something that way. We've already checked on these platforms. There's nothing there. Yeah, so far, I think we've combed this area pretty nicely. At least it feels like it, because it's much smaller than it seemed at first. We can't climb on that thing, right? Not from there, we sure can't. Yeah, so we're done with the starting zone. Alright. Everything's done. You know, there's nothing in this tunnel. Now we start on this room. Surely it's nothing gonna be up here. We're gonna do one last double check just to make absolutely sure that I didn't somehow leave it. Never mind. There it was. It was literally hidden in the grass. Just like usually happens when I lose a treasure. Oh, it's hidden in the grass, obviously. I should have played the PS1 versions of these. I've seen that before. I'm pretty sure anyway. Just not today. Yeah, that was slightly embarrassing. Let us never speak of it again. Oh, there's the blue butterfly jar. I think that's the only one that's out here. But I think there's another one somewhere in the level, so if I see it, and by level I mean the overworld. Which is kind of like a level, but listen. Did something, I don't know what, but oh yeah, it's the next room over where the levels are located. Oops. I'm real good at this, except for all the ways in which I'm not. Yes, and I suspect that being able to ladder is going to at least help us get some semblance of a possibility of getting to it. Hey, there it is. Oh, there's our orbs. That helps if I don't do that. So there's a little bit more treasure left to pick up here. I don't know if this is going to be all the treasure for the hub world, but no, we're still missing. Of course we are. It's stuck in the grass somewhere. I'll find it later. Unless it's in this tree. That would be really terrible. Let's go deal with the rest of Sunny Beach first, and then we'll come back to finding out that I left the one treasure in a really embarrassing place. Seen that already.
Hi, Spot.
I don't know if we're gonna need the super flame power at the rest of this, but we may as well unlock it again, right? Something about those starfish looks really, really off, but I like their dance. It's not the animations that are funky. Keep going, buddy. There you go. Oh, I thought for a second that he actually hit us. Okay, it's 11 that we need. Oops. Take one of those. Keep going, buddy. There we go. And again, we don't have to mess with that for a bit. Yes, yes. Climb ladder. Ah, this guy's worth 2 orbs. Oh, I bet that's gonna be quite a mini game, all right. So treasure count missing 90? We'll find out after
Your
this.
turtle friends will make a very good soup. If I can catch them, you can try.
Ah, I see. Can I flame them away from the pot? Yes. And it just sort of like hard turns them. For a moment anyway.
So you saved a few turtles. There are more.
The look on that guy's face. All right, you.
If you step any closer to the pot,
Oh boy, I'm sure this is gonna be quite a lot. Oh, I didn't manage to knock that one into the water. Crud. That's better. Oh. Hey, turn around. This isn't the worst so far, considering it's listed as a 5-star difficulty. I mean, I suppose I would appreciate some indicator of progress. Well, there we go.
you saved every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
Well, alright then. You can just eat the potatoes. I don't know. Hey, the thing was worth an achievement. Alright. Oh, it had an interesting texture there I could see, but because of the angle I was at, it looked really well, looked a little bit more like sunglasses. A little silly. Alright, so that room just has a box that had turtles in it from a previous orb challenge. Yeah, they do get, like, little heart eyes. It's just, it's so far in front of the model. Yeah. And some about him still looks like a little weird to me, but... Oh, that's off the level. Oops. Oh, crud. I think that killed me. You know, if I had to guess. Oh. Hey, dude. I didn't even notice this before. Is this where... This is probably where all 90 of the treasure I was missing earlier was. Oh. Missing 7. Alright. Try to miss any on this platform. I don't appear to have missed any in the laddering areas. Double check the first dive. Double check the start of the level. Absolute start of the level. The only one of those there is? The only turtle? Yeah, it's the only one. Yeah, we got everything here, which I figured I would, but... It's small enough that it's hard to miss things. Although, saying that, we've seen how that works out sometimes. Back here. We've been back here before. But doing that just to satisfy a little bit of curiosity. Right now the ladder zones are all cleaned out. But just to be absolutely sure. Don't jump in the hole.
Water workers.
We've done this already, sir. Oh, well, there's a 5. And see what I tell you, that usually that stuff's missing in the grass, because the grass is maybe too good at hiding things to a level that's like, I don't know that it's necessarily a positive design choice in terms of like, I'm not opposed to the treasure being hidden, but that seems a little bit not well planned, kinda, more than anything, at least in my opinion. I think. I'm taking a guess that what's missing is a single green. Camera, please. Oh, if it's in this area, I wouldn't be surprised, because this camera is a little bit mortifyingly awful when I'm trying to go underwater. It does not like the bridge. Something about grass types. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. Okay, yeah, that's back where we were. Right, let's recheck over in the area with the weird chef guy who wanted to eat turtles because... Yeah, see, I see it glowing there. There we go. Somehow I missed that one earlier. Alright, well, that's the level done. So now I get to go and search this hub world for one hidden red gem. I feel like I accidentally skipped part of this one. I saw that they, like, changed the card, apparently. So... Oops. It's okay, that's not a problem. Anyway, I'm suspecting that the one treasure I'm missing is around Aquaria Towers. Just because I remember there was a ton of grass around here, and it's very easy for us to lose stuff for some reason. The answer appears to be no, actually, so... It's backtracking time, alright. The sheep just give you back health and very occasionally extra lives, but I feel like we can probably find enough extra lives from where they're just set out in the rest of the levels, pardon me. Oh, hey, there's oh no, that's the other hub world, isn't it? Can't dive in this water, right? It's too shallow. It depends what dinosaur, I guess. Up we go. Oh. I guess not. We'll take the stairs. Oh, sorry, Spyro, the elevator's not working today. Somebody cut the cable on it, maybe, or something. Yep. I just barely caught sight of it in the corner of the camera when it was spinning, so that means I probably spun past it several times. Alright, so this should send us back to the other hub, right? Assuming I'm recalling correctly, of course. Yeah, some of those locations are not necessarily the easiest to see anything in. So where relative in this area are we? Ah, yeah, right where we learned to ladder. Excuse me. Make sure we don't forget the stuff in the water here. Headbutt the green bottles. That one again, emitting a gem that actually looks blue underwater. Actually, I'm curious to know where we sit in terms of stuff here. A little over half the treasure. None of the orbs. Gotcha. Alright, let's go! Moving on to some actual levels this time. New content, I mean. Yeah, I do remember that there's a couple that's just like, you kind of have to be doing everything you possibly can and just going everywhere the game will ever let you. Use a real fine-tooth comb for a lot of that stuff.
Spyro, the Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
More hockey.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Are we sure that Insomniac is actually based in Burbank and not somewhere in Canada? I'm kidding. There's people in other parts of... Oh my god, these things are ridiculous. Hey, I'm busy, dude! Fuck out of here, Freezer. Jesus. I'm trying to look at these snowballs with legs and eyes that are textured a little bit too smoothly for that. Well, that's an interesting health restoration critter. What a design choice. Alright. No catapult yet.
Watch! We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Ooh, I see. We got... Ah, I guess that's what you would call bottle rockets, huh? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Just make sure I don't miss any of the gems. Because I'd say I'm gonna feel real silly, but I mean at this point, not as much as you'd think. Well, that worked out all right. Oh, hey, it's this guy again. And nasty green acid. Not a feature of most glaciers, I don't think, but I mean, why not? Well, maybe actually someone might be a little bit full of weird sulfurous things and
bridge for a small fee.
yeah, buddy, I'll deal with you in a second. I'm sorry, I'm just rubbing my eye. Ugh. Not many, to be fair, so.
Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
That only costs 200 gems? No, I mean, surely there's some other... Nice. I like that. Ah, yes, we've got these... Now, these barely even count as spiders to me. These... What kind of spider looks like that, right? Okay, yeah, this is gonna want me to have the super flight power up or something. I realized I was in too deep after a point, or perhaps the exact opposite thereof. But it's also just as well because I didn't see those before. Oh boy, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some power-ups to deal with the guys that I guess are spiders, technically. Seriously though, those are just orbs that have spider string coming out of their butts. That's not, I don't even think they have 8 legs. What I'm saying is that it's like, it's not the sort of thing that I would immediately go like, oh yeah, I've got to warn for that for arachnophobia or something.
For a second, and look out below.
They just kind of look a little bit, I wouldn't recognize them if it weren't for the fact that a couple of them were attached to some thread. Alright, now careful with that thing, you guys. Not bad, although it caused a bit of lag.
You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
And I think the rest of the guys were looking forward to some hockey. Come on. So much for that, guys. Oh well. Alright, so let's explore this area and see if we can pick up more treasure before we go deal with those spiders. Oh hey, there's an orb. Orb having fellow. Oh, we know the purple stuff is not good for us. Ah, you're fireproof. I bet that's something we gotta chase then. Alright, Orban, help me out. Tell me about what's the deal. What's the deal?
Snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone.
I gotcha. I gotta help you chase the snow leopard. Anything in here? Just pain. That's a shame. I mean, I should know, hey, yeah, we're in a very cold place. So now what kind of a pattern are you? Alright. Okay, so the cat will actually follow us now. Alright. Fall in the ice hole, buddy. I said ice hole.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
That's a weird thing to find in a fishing hole, buddy, but, oh, his camera's not that bad, at least compared to some we were dealing with earlier. but it is 3D platformer camera, so it's gonna have its down moments in terms of quality. Get that bug. Oh. That guy. Man, don't forget about this thing. It's not DK64. Yeah, there you go. A lot of rareware platformers of that era had some interesting things going on with the camera, that's for sure. Once you get past the first couple worlds of Banjo-Kazooie as well, the camera could really start to eat it. I'm gonna pause for a second. My eye is starting to sting. Ugh. What did I do? All right. 50 treasure. No, what was that? 1 orb, which will be from this dude.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they're infested with multiplying drachlets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village.
Oh, that would be
You can get rid of
incredibly
them
bizarre
first.
if it was that sting. I suppose it could be the other sting, you know, the musician sting. Fuck. That was really embarrassing. Also, I missed one of them, so that's good on me, but... we'll deal with that in a second. I missed 2 of them, but I failed anyway, so... well, it resets the whole... no, it doesn't. It's back here. What am I talking about? I should probably go through and, like, get the treasure first. That sounds like a good idea. And then worry about getting these weird spider things afterwards. Yeah, good point, because, yeah, I can make a Sting joke here. We've got Stuart Copeland doing the soundtrack. Yeah. Oh, if only I had thought of that myself. Unfortunately, I barely think, so... really, buddy? I'm gonna just restart the loop, actually. Because I probably shouldn't be doing what I just did there. Just let the number reset. Oh, they also spit? That's just rude. You guys are rude is what you are. I think we've got them all so far, except for that one. Get over here. And then we missed that one. Apparently you have to set them on fire. Very specifically. Alright. There we go.
You have saved us all
Not as
from a
bad as I thought it would be, but
Please accept this orb as a small token
boy
of
did I play that like crap. Alright, give me my orb. And now we should be done with the level? Yes, we got everything. Oh. Oops. Don't look at me. Oh no. I think they're upset they didn't get to see their hockey game. Or maybe they're just having fun. That's always possible too. All right, I'll be right back, and then we'll keep going with this, obviously. All right, I'm back. Sorry about the hold up. And yes, I do often forget to switch the over that because I still have technically an intermission screen kind of thing. I feel like I need to do something to make those look a little bit more like not just a still image, but we'll figure that out at some point. For now, we've got a lot of places we could go. So, I suppose I'm going to go to the Skelos Badlands, because it's the closest. Okay, that was weird. Where'd the sound go for that? Huh. Also, yes, by the way, while I stood up, I did, like, quickly reset the layers on. I did a slight modification of my layout starting at Ripto's Rage. And I realized that it was layered wrong, so that way it was like going transparent. A little bit of the transparency was going over the chat box. I fixed that because I realized it looked a little bit funky. It doesn't matter to you and probably doesn't matter to me in the long run, but also I saw it this time and it was bugging me, so... Well, hey, the fire-spitting weird devil cat creatures are weak to fire, apparently.
Hey, Dragon. I hear you were pretty tough. I bet my cousin Gluck you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
Oh, well, I've already taken some damage, so... Might not be such a good time for me. Yeah, now that guy is immune to fire, as he well should be. But I had to check, because after these things take fire damage... Well, then everything I know turns into a bit of a lie. Oh yeah, here we got some lizards. I didn't give the lizard much of a time of day, I'm sorry. I'm sure we'll find another one though. I mean, how few lizards can a place like this possibly have, right? We'll see more of them, I hope. Oh, I see that cat up there. Weirdly cat-like creature anyway. Okay. That's right, it was further off to the side like that. Mostly I was just thinking, hey, I couldn't see it anymore. Ooh. You know what, dude? What do you got going on here?
Our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
Lava lizards, huh? Alright. Let's see what you got. Well, they appear to not be lizards made of lava, judging by that image. Yeah, sorry I keep setting you guys on fire. This thing is a bit of a widespread. At least that one seemed to be going at a leisurely pace.
Grasshopper, take this shiny thing we found to aid your journey.
Hey, cool. We'll take a shiny thing you found.
Uh-oh, it looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down.
Alright, let's go for it. What else do we got this time? I was like right there, and also that looked absolutely screwed up the way the camera acted there. Alright, so... hello? Circle button? Well, at least they didn't go for any of the easier ones.
Us again, Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
They give off that much light? Alright, yeah. I mean, yeah, that one especially. Thanks, buddy. Now, I believe we got all the... absolutely zero treasure over here, but just to be sure, we may as well have a look. Yeah, I think we're good. Grab the orb. That didn't work. Dang. Well, it helps if we actually aim correctly for that. Oops. Nah. I'm bad at that. I'll come back to that in a minute, or 12. Hey, you. Yeah, see, I can hit that pretty easily. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a good look at these lizards. You got a lot of saliva, buddy. That's one cranky lizard. Kind of cute, though. Need the health, though. Oops. Well, now I didn't actually need the health, did I? Way overdid that. Alright. Oops. I'm bad at video games. Wow, who would have guessed? Oh, okay, so there was an easier fix to this problem then. Good job, I landed right on a shockwave. Yeah, that's basically how everything goes in, like, any sort of fight with it. Where the boss has a lot of shockwaves for me. That, in fact, I'm pretty sure is basically what happened to me for, like, 20 minutes when Omega Pirate showed up in Prime Remastered, when we played that almost a year ago. Ah, Metroid Prime. Good game. That I'm terrible at because I'm not good at any video games. That was a little mean. That guy was dead. Anything else we gotta deal with here? Oh, that requires a little bit more timing than that, that's for sure.
I'm so sad. Those pesky lava toads have stolen all my friends' bones. If you help me put them back together again, it'd sure be more fun.
Man. That's a little bit dark, but mostly by accident. They stole all my friend's bones. Sentences you rarely hear.
Excellent. You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
Sure thing, Muggsy. So now there's a fair amount of level that we haven't explored yet. I know that. Don't fall in the hole. Feel real silly about that. I may be able to get away without using that. No, well, that wasn't such a good time. That's for sure. Oh. Yeah, hi. Well, that's... Oh, boo. The rocket has to be re-attacked. I can go do that, I guess. But also, I just want to bonk my head on that a couple times real quick. Makes me feel better or something, I don't know. I don't know why it would, but listen, we're not here to ask questions. At least not that one. There was a basket up here that I missed? Really? Well, that's weird. But it just goes to show you that sometimes I'm really, really bad at this. And we gotta hit this a couple times then to actually open it. Alright. Here I thought this was gonna be like a shoot through the gate and then you gotta get around somehow kind of thing. Not quite. It's significantly simpler than that. Ah, yes, I see. These are actually, like, climbable. I didn't realize that at first. The mystery jar thing. Is there a rock that we can shoot at that guy? Because that would make things a lot easier. Well, that was a little embarrassing. Just a little, you know. That, however, was exceptionally so. If we can just get back without taking another hit, that would be pretty nice. It's got those things for us. We get the other bones. Second. Sound worried me a little bit. Hey, that's worth a skill point, apparently. Well, fair enough. It's an unusual thing to do. All right, we're missing 60, and we're missing 1 bone. So I feel like there's an area that I have missed. I mean, we got that thing again. It's right back there. That's not exactly where we... Is it? Extremely bad. I don't really need to tell you that, but it was. I probably don't have to stand on that little jutting bit there, but mentally I'm like, yeah, that makes more sense, so that's why I keep doing it. It's just radar that goes that way. That thing open, get ourselves another one up, because honestly, in a level like this, probably use a couple of them. Probably just rude, but see, I saw that it was at the base of one of the like sort of rib things. That's not what I mean to say, but one of those kind of like spinal cord bridge structures. But there isn't one in here. I'm a fool. Anything else around? Doesn't seem to be out there. Back outside the cave. Well, I suppose we're gonna find out, aren't we? swear that I saw more elements to it than one here. There we go, and that is going to give us, well, an amount more of the treasure. Is there any more that I didn't explore over in this area? It looks like I got everything here, or at least I thought I did, so...
Hey, Dragon.
Yeah, buddy, we already talked to you. Yes, I found the teleporting vase. We've already dealt with that. So we're currently missing 35 treasure and 1 bone. And that bone will give us the last orb that we need once we hand them in. Again, let's double check over here. I don't think there's anything in this area, but just to make sure nothing is like, you know, well hidden outside of my camera radius or something. Camera radius, what am I talking about? Outside of where I would normally aim the camera, I guess. Because they could do that to me. Yeah, so we got everything here. We got the bone carrying guy who was up there. Oh, did I just didn't see this. Okay, well, that's really embarrassing, but...
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
We gotta go back there and get the rest of the treasure. Oh god, the air horns. Jeez. Oh, that's a little bit, probably updated for the modern audiences. A flossing skeleton. Man, video games are fucking weird, aren't they? I'm still missing 20 treasure. Crap. You got anything to say, buddy? No, actually. Oh, he's got a whole bit that he does. See, I keep thinking that the dialogue ends much sooner than it does as part of the thing, too. Puts himself back together. You know what? I appreciate that part of things. That's pretty good. But now I'm still missing 20 treasure, and I feel like an idiot. Again. It's a piece of the background. I'm going back up here to go check in the hole that the one bone lizard was in, just to make sure that it's... or lava toad or whatever they're called, I don't know. This series seems to think most reptiles and amphibians are basically the same as each other. Ooh, I see it now. Alright. Yeah, it was well hidden by the lava. Okay, that sounds like it's... I mean, yes, but also the game explicitly refers to them as toads, if I recall correctly. I don't think the guy's gonna tell me again, so I'd have to come back into the level. Well. Oh, that's not gonna end well for you, buddy. Oh. Well, that's not the one I thought was gonna have a bad day. Words. So we got Breeze Harbor, we got Zephyr over here. Let's take a look at what this has got going on for us. A war zone. Ooh. This is what you sent me off to, Moneybags. Oh yeah, they can't show what actually happened on screen. It's too inappropriate for children. Fair enough.
Okay, Spyro. Looks like we got us a bit of a situation here. The breeze
That voice sounds familiar.
got us pinned down, and we've been waiting for a volunteer to blow up their munitions building. Looks like you're it.
Yep. Just a second. Moving around here. Alright. So these guys all have... oh, no, they're missiles. I was about to say explosive bowling balls because they look spherical. But no, if they're missiles, they're not rolling. And to be fair, they didn't really look like it too much. Oh, that's a big caterpillar. Hey, I was busy, dude. Come on. That's just... nice sunglasses on the Eagles, though. It fits. If you want to tell me that it's not an eagle, well, listen, a large bird, unless it is obviously a vulture, because they have a very distinct look, is an eagle until I'm told otherwise, because I don't know that much about birds. It could be a... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. It's like if I see a swimming bird that's not like... that doesn't look like a goose or a swan, then it's obviously a duck, right? There's a couple other things it could be, but it's probably a duck. At least to me. I mean, I suppose that it could be a merganser, and then I would know if I see it Mergants. This is a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Dang cannon just ain't working for me. Do you think you can blast that bird, soldier? Jump up here and give it a
It might be a
try.
penguin. Yeah, I mean, well, penguins also kind of look very, well. We know what a penguin looks like, to be fair. And see, eventually we can just make things work with the turret by just mashing the button. Now, surely we don't have the kind of range we need to get those guys, right? It really doesn't look like it, but I don't have the level of depth perception necessary to tell that. Ow. Well, I don't think that's the ideal way to get those dudes, and I probably didn't even need to, but... Man, come to think of it, I feel like an eagle-looking bird with sunglasses, literally throwing missiles around, is just absolutely a guys will see this and say hell yeah kind of thing, isn't it? Oh. Imagine making fun of me for missing that. Well, actually, you probably should. Oh, Warhawk. Oh, God. What it is something that belongs on a metal cover. Maybe I should DM Magnet and see if he knows anything that looks like that offhand. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Probably. Alright, so, yeah, just go straight down. Hey, look at this elephant that also did kind of look a bit like a very droopy-nosed dog for a minute. Mostly by virtue of the fact that it is as, like, fur textured as that. It's an interesting creature, that's for sure. And I don't know if there's some use to or benefit to... Oh, I see. We gotta herd them, probably. Oh, fair enough. I was just like, wait a second. Just because I'm not used to seeing them first. But what if we dealt with the bombing fellas first? Those guys.
What light from yonder window breaks? That window up there, dummy. The professor said he was working on a way to help me get back with Juliet, but I haven't seen him in a long time.
Oh, I think you might be in the wrong something, but... Yeah, don't headbutt the goofy furry thing with no reason, I guess. We're gonna have to clear the skies a little bit and, well, everything else too, actually. I think clearing the grounds might be quite helpful as well. Can't reach that from here. Couple of these metal jars. You know, I'm attempting to go over this with a bit more of a fine-tooth comb, but
I've got a magic bean, seed for you in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Why don't you plant it in the ground and see what grows?
chomp, chomp, chomp. Wait, no, sorry. Wrong magic bean. Alright, so... we need to aim these... okay. I think I get it. Gotcha.
Misplaced your seeds, have... Here you go.
Alright, this may take a couple of restarts then. Fair enough. And... did I have it before?
Misplaced your... Here you go.
Oh, buddy, you're asking for a lot out of me there. Okay, yeah, so it just... I had to double check, because, yeah.
Here you...
So, where's... ooh, that was a little weird. It's way too tall. Obviously, but you at least know that that's... yeah, it's just gonna take us a couple resets, that's all.
Here you...
Oh, does that reset the whole puzzle? I gotta do things like this way? Ooh, well, as long as it doesn't reset them after I move them, just only when I plant them, then that's okay, I guess. Well, we can find out in a second, I guess.
Misplaced. Here you go.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, I have to be able to because... yeah. Alright, so that is doable. Okay. That's less worse than I thought. if not necessarily the most straightforward thing in the world. And also for the fact that we have to go back and forth like this. Helps if I don't suck at making a turn like that. Good job, Spyro. Good job, buddy. Okay, so there's a whole structure that we can climb. That's good. I would suspect that you could aim at those and land it, but I don't have any confidence in my ability to do that, so, like... Because it's... You know, you gotta account for gravity and stuff. Alright, well there's Doc with a couple more seeds.
Well done, my boy. Here are 2 more seeds to get you the rest of the way. Oh, and take this with you.
Hey, I'll take an orb. There's a lot going on in this level. Yeah, 4 orbs. Wow. Good bonk. So I'm going to have to actually do this, right? Oh, well, that seems to work out okay. That is significantly better than I thought it would be, that's for sure. Hey, you.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Oh, thanks for the orb. And off she goes. So we've gotten most of the enemies in this area. We go back now and... This will send us up. Now we can work on clearing out the skies and everything. Get anywhere in here? That's my question. I mean, if we had super flight, we could, but I don't even know if I've seen a power-up in this entire stage. You know what? Hey, what do you say, buddy?
I've lost my cowlicks. With these battles going on all of the time, they keep running away. Can you help me get them back into my pen?
Sure, buddy. Are you not technically in? You're not, are you? There we go. What a tremendously silly creature. Oh. Well, that's just rude. Guess we're going the long way. And of course, they're being called cowlicks. They're supposed to be cow spotted, I guess. Well, that makes sense. But still, I just can only think they look like, well, a mishmash of a very large percentage of mammals, actually, come to think of it. I mean, they got these long snouts and overall kind of stocky legs. Makes me think a little bit of a short elephant. They apparently end in pig snouts. I've been able to get a good look at that on the model. Furry, they overall look a little bit like just dogs. It's a lot of features. That's that thing. Say, I know I've seen two in this general area, but there's one of them. It's a lot of airtime it got. Off you go, buddy. Don't jump in the hole. There's the other one from this region. I knew I saw another one. I just forgot where it was. Get up there, please. Ah, heck. Fine, I guess I'll do it this way. It looked like that was possible, but maybe it wasn't. Oops. Well then. I'll deal with that in a minute. Once I'm sure this one can't block the way. By that I mean I'm gonna take it all the way over there. Somehow that got the 5th Cowlack up there. Alright, sure. Whatever you say, game. And that's my fault for jumping from way too far back, but still. I didn't think I would have to hover to get over there. Because I've made that jump before several times. It's a pretty easy one. Up you go, come on. There we go. I knew it could be done. Oh, you jerk. The bombers. Yeah.
There are 2 more cowlicks out there, sub.
2 more in the pen. Sure. I don't know where they are offhand, so. I'm going to assume that they've been kidnapped by the rude birds. Can't break this open, can I? Oh, yeah, I can. Never mind. Turns out that that's actually quite easy. Oh, did that thing just vomit up a new... Well, that has some interesting biological implications. What the fuck? This might... Okay, so there's a little dropping there that we can use, yeah. Ooh, the swing on this is massive in terms of the up and down you get. That's a lot of that, yeah. Oops. Hey, you got anything to say, buddy?
Wow, what an explosion!
There we go.
It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on. Oh yeah, the Colonel wanted me to give this talisman to you if you got through the Breeze Builder defenses. Good job, soldier.
It's shaped like a bomb. Yeah, that's a good thing to hand out to anyone, really. Couple more crystal things. There we go. This is a thing I just wasn't seeing at all. Alright, well there's our last two dog fellas. Gotcha, okay, so that sort of makes sense with the fact that they're the breeze builders and all that. Caught a couple frames of lag there, that was a little messed up. And also, I need a better vantage point because otherwise when this guy starts attacking me, wow, I am having a bad time leading this shot, because of many reasons, really. Ugh. Well, let's see if we can, like, just do better with that, really. Grab that jar. Grab the lower level stuff. We'll deal with these guys in a bit. Sorry. Oh, come on. The missile that was on the ground. Oh, game, you are just really starting to chap my hide a little bit here. I feel like Joe Pesci in Tales from the Crypt. Get back up there. Did I get both of them in one shot? Well, that would certainly make my life quite a bit easier. And we got another one of these things. Fun. I love having my time wasted. $319? What? That's a weird number. I mean, I guess there's gonna be some in the urn, but urn face. Well, that guy really doesn't want to gain any height, so that's fun. Do I... I'm, like, getting no height on those. If this is a backtracking thing that the game is not informing me of, that it's like, oh, I gotta come back with an ability from another level. For that? I don't know, that seems... That would seem really obtuse. Sakes. Let's... I'm just doing it wrong. Well, okay, that's significantly better, because then I can go back and, like, actually do it better in a minute, because... Yeah, but until then, wait a sec. It's the location with the door, so I believe that's much further back in the level, but I'm all the way out here now, so I may as well go take a look. Plus, pretend I'm out here to looking for caterpillars so that way I can get some health back. I heard one. There it is. All right. So that's even further back. Yep. Gotta go on a tour of the whole level for this thing. As usual. By as usual, I mean this is only the second time we've encountered this mechanic, but still. Is that at the... That is the very start of the level, actually. It's kind of funny. And surprisingly, it's not all the way back to a different angle, so that was definitely not enough. 369. Okay, so we're missing 31 treasure now. Yeah, I can't get on top of those, but I keep feeling like I want a better vantage point. I can't get into those things, can I? Is there something that I forgot to break with this? Just to be sure. There's a door over there. Yes. That's the answer is yes. Is this going to be 31 treasure? Yes, actually. Wow. Well, alright then. Now, we got a couple of dog, elephant, cows to go rescue. Now let's just confirm that this is not necessary to make our lives easier here. Oh, yeah, okay, it is. Never mind. All right. Yeah, I figured we had to do something a little different because we weren't getting enough height on them, but I don't know. I see resources in front of me, and I don't think that they're going to be important for some reason. Maybe because I was just so focused on the fact that we needed them to get the two big flyers that were giving me the worst possible time. Actually, with how the other two in that one area, the amount of air that they got, I wonder what would happen if I shot at them with the super flame. How absurdly far they would go. You're not clipping into the... No, this ground is actually lower. I thought for some reason it was clipping into the ground slightly. Not enough to be non-functional, of course, but just enough to look funny. And yeah.
Well, I am impressed. You got all 7 cowlicks for me. Here's a fair reward.
How'd they get where they got? They can climb ladders, but Spyro has to pay some landlord for it? For that ability? Huh. Well, that's kind of weird, I think. They had, well, I guess they did, yeah. All right, we did it, buddy. Let's get the heck out of here. Wow, it's like a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner thing, except it actually worked for what would be the coyote in this case. I don't think that's allowed. Well, that's another level done. And I don't really think I've got time to start another one for this session, so let's just say that we'll pick this up on the next stream. And boy, I'd like to get these numbers up a little bit because, I don't know. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. I'll catch you folks on, what's today, Tuesday? I gotta remember to take the garbage out. Yeah. I'll catch y'all on Thursday.